I'm not able at this point to explain why. I'm recognizing what the drug has truly done to me. My emotionality is not derived from other humans, but rather from Gilligan. That's both deep and heavy. I've been programmed by somebody else's dreams. That's who I am. It's a very scary, scary thing. Ventura, California, some anonymous apartment complex. Father wasn't around much. Mother worked all day. 3 brothers, 2 bunk beds. Oldest brother is 9 years older than me, so I have teenage brothers in high school going through their own puberty issues. Next room is 3 sisters having at it. There's no privacy in that kind of environment anywhere. One day I discovered the hall closet. I'd go and sit in this hall closet hours on end. Freedom. My mom was a social worker dealing with the worst juvenile delinquents that California had to offer. So by the time, she got home from work, not much left over. My only friend was the tube. The big joke in the family was they stuck me on top of a TV and told me that that's how I could be on TV. They sat me on top of it. I was raised by the television. I'm a television child. John F. Kennedy, the only thing that I really remember about his death is the fact he took up all the TV channels with bad programming. I could turn around the dial and it was always the stupid procession going through Washington. I couldn't get my cartoons. That sucked. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd drop everything to watch Gilligan. One of my most traumatic television moments happened on an episode of Gilligan's Island. There's a scene where Gilligan is watering the vegetables. The skipper puts the spigot into the front of Gilligan's shirt. Lo and behold, what happens is the water fills up in his belly. The skipper has impregnated Gilligan. And that was very disturbing. It wasn't John F. Kennedy or Marilyn Monroe that had the most influence on American culture and society, but rather it was Sherwood Schwartz, the creator of Gilligan's Island and the Brady Bunch. Who I am is much more like Sherwood Schwartz than it is like my parents. That's how it works. For the last 8 years, I've been guiding the art scene in New York City. Clearly. Clear in my mind, there's no one close to me. 1997, I bought a loft that was just an empty hole. Phase 2 was the actual installation of the gear. I built a light industrial television studio, $500,000, complete with a control room, grid system, industrial conduit, wiring, everything. They put in 32 cameras, 70 microphones, refrigerator camera, catbox camera, cameras hanging down on poles that are on pan and tilts, 2 cameras behind the bathroom mirrors which are hidden but only for aesthetic reasons, camera in the toilet going upward, and a bedroom camera. A Kodak moment on steroids. Putting the cameras in is one thing. Then the next thing you have to do is make sure that the cameras follow you. I can't have an engineer in the control room 24/7. There's sensors attached to the cameras so that when you walk around my house, so it's all automated. You open the refrigerator, it stares right at you. They all follow me everywhere, and they watch the cats in the cat box. As soon as the sensor picks them up, a camera whirs. So they're on edge. The animals are on edge. I met Tanya 4 years ago at an art party. She got into We Live in Public. She spent time making sure the camera angles were right, and that she emailed back to the audience, and that she talked to them every night on a regular basis at the regular time. The camera likes her. She understands the intricacies of the net, and she's beautiful. If it worked out, we'd conceive a child and I'd ask her to marry me. For whatever reason, she just turned out to be the right person, and I think all along she knew the same thing. I knew she would do a certain thing for me in the performance of We Live in Public. She was actually quite exquisite at the work. I cast well and I directed well. I directed the reality quite well.
How many people were watching you?
300 to 400 people simultaneously. And then in a given day, that adds up to maybe 10,000 people. I'm a celebrity in a way. I'm not even in a way. I'm a celebrity. I live in public. I'm a celebrity. There are people who watch me. I've been iterating and iterating and iterating to find the formula. The basic tenet is you have a video screen on one side and a chat screen on the other. And so they can compare notes as they watch the interactions of my life. So I've got this Greek chorus watching me, me, me.